Welcome back. Well, for the ones on YouTube, welcome. Because we switched. We switched on YouTube.
Welcome home.
Welcome
From one
home.
to the other.
If you're watching this on Twitch, please switch.
Yes. There should be a link.
There's a link. Please click it.
Low.
Shall we wait for the ones on Twitch to switch over to YouTube, or?
We'll give them 5 seconds.
Welcome to the Rogue Rollers in Ravnica. For the first time now on YouTube, Season 2, we just started, as I think it was a good season finale for last season. And we're going to recap that first. But I think we need some shout-outs to especially some people that have been retweeting us, sort of, and posting us on Instagram. I've seen a lot of people posting us on Instagram. I love it.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Many, but especially Voidcast. Honestly,
Yes.
that's
They do?
Voidcast and Dutch
Sweet.
Trend.
That's 20 as well. Yeah, they're great. We wouldn't be here without them. So that's actually big love.
Love.
But also a shout out to the Wonders and Feral Fantasy, and now also the Dungeons and Drag Queens, but they rebranded under a new name.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. But it's Queer Arcana, right?
Uh-huh.
I love it. It's a good name. We should have chosen that one.
Too late.
Yeah.
It says we can't steal it.
Oh, yeah, we can steal it. We shall
we
steal
did,
it.
but we want to. Yeah.
Anyway, I think you're watching. You came here to watch some D&D, and we should start with some recapping again. So without further ado, last season we started more and more as a regular night, a night of a gathering and excursion in the famous Guild-Pact Museum in Ravnica. For a big event, ended up being one of the most peculiar nights for 4 individuals. During the exhibition, the presentation of the centerpiece, a masked man swooped in with an entourage of spies, and only with a snap of his fingers he left again, and with the centerpiece in his hands, which was the Lens of Azor, one of the 10 powerful spell foci that were used in the binding of the Guild Pact itself, which has been used 10,000 years ago for the first time to gather all the guilds in Ravnica. And now, almost a year ago, it's about 8 days until, it is a year. So, anniversary soon. Look out for that one. But it has been bound to a rather powerful telepath named Jace. So the hunt shortly began on who is the masked man and why wanted he had to have the lenses. The gathering of this information became only more confusing as an 8-year-old clairvoyant Amy showed the party a vision of a great entity looming over Ravnica and the party next to each other facing this district-spanning entity. Ooh, gloomy. But what was binding this group? Coincidence? Definitely not. Amy made sure they were put together with the powers of her future sight that were fading rapidly as she felt something odd about this group. She could not explain it, but she knew they had to be together.
Along this journey, we set out because, well, Amy said so, and if she can look in the future, it is what you do. We gathered around us those most important to us. And for me, as a legionnaire, that also means making relations with those we first deem our enemies. As we helped the museum uncover that someone on the inside was helping the masked man, our focus changed for at a certain moment as we heard of a district about to be blown up. A conflict between the Gruul and the Borwals was running out of control, and the Gruul wanted to blow up the Blister Coils, a large neighborhood in the 10th district. We set out to help them, quickly gathering our stuff, going down into the underground, being led by our friend Gorwin, an Isid researcher who proved very capable in leading us down into the underground of the Blister Coils. It was here we met a living legend called Jace, the Living Guild Pact. It was in these tunnels where we, together with Jace, were ambushed by something enormous. It swallowed us whole, and we thought it was the end. Until suddenly the light of suns was swirling around us as we hurled between planes. An overwhelming force, too much to bear, became the reason we blacked out.
Somewhere in the dark, we woke up, wet, bound, caged, just the way I like it, but without Jace or Amy. We were left alone. We were not in Ravnica anymore, that was certain. We were trapped in a witch's cave, but we managed to get out rather easy. I mean, we're the best ones after all. The land we are in now, no idea where and how. Everything just smells like death. That part is the same as in Ravnica, I suppose, for me. We found a castle in the far distance and there were people looking for us. A riding party with banners. They took us to the castle, trapped on cliff top. A castle under command of Soren Markov, a vampire planeswalker. He was interesting, to say the least. Amy and Jace were already with him, and Amy was so happy to see us again. Soren sent us on a mission to prove ourselves. Why, he did not want to tell us, but again, easy peasy. So apparently we were planeswalkers, it turned out. I mean, I knew because, yeah, it's me. But it's been proven, and finally other people believe us now. We're not actually there yet, but we have the spark. So I guess, like, in the future will be, it's very confusing. It doesn't really matter. We will be planeswalkers in some kind of future Amy saw or didn't see, or yes, well, it's apparently the thing that allowed us to be transported to Innistrad in any way.
Well, we fast forward a day and we were back in Ravnica. Jace helped us on our feet again, and we were set out to continue our search for this masked man. And what's going on in Ravnica, because the Blizzcocals have been blown up, and none of the precognitive mages, just like me and the other diviners, can see into the future. We were following a few leads, bought an apartment, returned to Jace eventually, who helped us with what to do. Soren and Jace believe it might be helpful to ask other planeswalkers to aid in this endeavor regarding the big entity. At our housewarming party, well, I think Liana had too much to drink, but that's not new. Jace, on the other hand, he took us to the precognitive mages divining pools to go for a swim. But we also used the pool to look for things. We found out that some man was wearing the cloak that Liana really wanted to have. But the best thing was that we did find the location where the masked man is, and that someone was concentrating on a very powerful spell using the guild lenses.
He set forth to deal with the masked man who was beneath New Prath, in Old Prath, in the chamber of Azor. You confronted him only to find out that this man standing there is Davriel Kane, Cassie's father. He was possessed or mind-controlled by something called the entropy of chaos. Cassie tried her best to shake him out of this conflict, and the rest stopped the spell that was being cast in this room using the lenses. Cassie and Davriel fought short, and Cassie falling to the ground made Davriel snap and took her with him to another plane. Meanwhile, the rest broke the spell and had to evacuate Old Prath as it started to crumble down on them. Once outside, they saw New Prath and its 3 enormous towers collapsing into each other. And that brings us to the previous session, where Cassie awoken again in Innistrad, in the lounge of her father. There, they caught up on what has transpired in the last decades and discussed the ordeal that took control in his mind. Why he wanted to steal those lenses and create chaos in Ravnica. Still does not know exactly, but he'll figure it out. Aurelia woke up in Ravnica only to be told that New Prav, her workplace and the workplace of her family, has collapsed. Her friend Piper stormed in with big concern for Aurelia's life, but Aurelia was more focused on the safety of her family. She stormed out with Liana and Piper, and Aurelia came to know that her father might still be inside the rubbles of New Prav. But they were just too late. Even with Liana's reinforcements, Aurelia's father died in her arms with a gentle smile on her face. And his eyes on Aurelia, he faded away. Outside again, you laid the body down on the bed and your family gathered around. You showed them a kindled vision of your father, happy and sad, but calm. And that's where we left off. At this moment, Gorvin, Amy, and Cassie are in the apartment. Liana and Aurelia, both still near New Prav's rubbles, looming over the body of her father, laying there silently still. What would you like to do?
Besides crying. Sorry, I was still muted.
Oh, no. Besides crying, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Should I go back to Aurelia then? Because I think I ended in the apartment.
Oh, right. Yeah, you indeed, you did. You just bolted off.
I bolted off back to Aurelia, or did I bolt off from?
No, you bolted off from Aurelia to the apartment.
Right.
I was alone with my
Yeah.
mom and siblings at the body of my father. Yeah.
Yeah, you gave a big hug to Cassie as you returned. I mean, I do not mean to disturb and Gorwin just like he nods around the kitchen. Where did you leave Aurelia?
Right. Yes, Aurelia. Yes, I should definitely. Yes, I will check on her. I have a beetle to collect anyway, so I'll leave you guys to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Be safe out there.
Like Liana just bolted in the apartment 20 minutes ago, like the conversation and trying
I'm
to.
off.
Yeah, there's also someone else in the room you try to avoid, of course. As like Cassie's father is sitting on the couch looking around. Like,
I shook his hand.
You did.
You said hi and bye.
Wandering
Hi.
mind.
I offered him my hand. He didn't take it. I'm
Slightly offended.
slightly.
Slightly.
Amy is slowly calming down as she had about 4 chocolate milks and her sugar is running out right now. So I think she's going to bed because it's also around 12-ish, midnight.
Well, if it's that part of the time of the day, I will have been walking my mom and brother and sister back home and making sure that they are fine at their house and returning to our apartment.
Yeah. I mean,
So
Liana is also. Where would you come? Would you just come back like?
Aurelia would come back or me?
Well, Aurelia is already planning on leaving with her family, and you're already like on your way to Aurelia, where she is right now.
I'm just like a headless chicken, just running around.
Trying to
Oh,
catch up.
sure.
I wish I had cell phones in this world.
Yes.
We could at least be like, where are you now?
Are you?
Where's my beetle?
Where's your beetle? Yeah, good question. But first, make me a perception check, please.
Yes, I will. Where's it rolling? That would be, it is dark. I have my sunglasses, so I can use the 22.
Well, it's already midnight, so you don't need the sunglasses.
I look cool in my shades. So
Shades.
Of course you do.
In that case, it's with disadvantage. No, it's too dark.
I'll use the disadvantage if I have to. I mean, style of substance.
What was
No,
the
let's
disadvantage then?
start with a 22.
No.
Only a 10.
No, it's 22 then.
No, it's a
I'm
22.
petty.
Good way to return.
You just like Quicksilver bolting around like the city, just running, looking around. You just look in alleys, and again, like sort of the same place last time. You look into an alley, but now on the other side, you see again this huge werewolf, and it's just biting on a large pack beast that was just walking there.
What is this? Why is no one doing something about this?
Oh, everybody's avoiding it.
Right.
The natural being.
Run! There's a
Should I
reason they're
run
avoiding
from
it.
this?
There's a bigger problem, and that is like one huge building being collapsed right now, and about, let's say, a few thousand people missing, a couple thousand dead.
Yeah, they can like probably use my beetle for a couple more days. So, what's this beastie doing here?
You stand still. You just peek around the corner again.
Yeah, I'll be careful, but
Yeah.
I
Okay,
am curious.
Okay, give me a sneaky stealthy check.
Sneaky stealthy check.
Good to know that Leanna can't read.
A sneaky stealthy check. Is that an underhand roll? Or...
That's
Yes.
10.
It's a 10. Okay.
I
You
couldn't
just, like-
see it.
You can see, like, you just peek around the corner and, like, you just slip and then, like, make some scratching sounds on the stone, and you see his head, like, just peeking up and eyes dead stare at you. Slowly growling.
Right.
I have picture.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice. Yes.
Yes.
Doesn't bode well if the DM has a picture, does it?
No, that picture do no well. Show to everyone. Hello, there's Wolfie.
He doesn't look very happy.
He does not look happy.
He's wearing something. What's he wearing?
Well, it's like a coat, some sort. It's not a cape, but
Why is he wearing a coat? Do I recognize this coat?
I doubt it. But make me an intelligence check with disadvantage. It might be something you could be recognizing, maybe not.
Yeah, that will be a 6. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not even rolling the second one. It won't be.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. But you look. You have never seen a wolf with clothes, but guessing that would be some sort of werewolf. You have heard of them and things with the Celestia do weird shit, and maybe the Simic also have some hairy beasts around.
Okay, I think I will just slowly back away and go back to the original plan of finding Aurelia, and I'll see this beast again if it's meant to be, probably.
To be like you just like pull back and like one of his claws is just scraping quickly the pavement in front of it. Back away even more. Just bolts off again. And you hear again the gnawing and the biting in the flesh of the big pack beast. It's looming over. It had to kill.
It wasn't my beetle, right? He wasn't
No,
eating my
it
beetle.
was not your beetle.
Okay.
No.
I would have killed him for that.
Ooh.
Or he would have killed me, but
Potato.
there would have been fighting.
Okay, you run towards New Path. And you're back at the encampment in front of it where Lavinia is giving out orders, and you don't see Aurelia, you do not see your beetle.
I didn't give the beetle a name. I can call it. I don't, but I'm assuming the rescue mission is still going.
The rescue mission is still
So there
going.
must be loads of people there. Do I see Piper or anyone I recognize?
Give me a perception check.
Lots of checks, Tom. That's a 16.
16. This is like a part of the building that's like almost 30 degrees. And you see, like in the distance, a big beetle and a woman just cheering like a large group on to head in.
Piper!
Yeah. It looks somewhat like an army heading for battle, but
To rescue!
to rescue, indeed.
Okay, I'm thinking the beetle is safe there.
Mhm.
So let's leave it for now because it seems to be very helpful. Do I know what Aurelia, like where her family lives?
I mean, probably she would have ever sometime.
I went there. We went to her house first.
Oh, yeah.
We went to
Yeah,
her house first.
otherwise
Okay,
she could have
I'll
read
go
my
there.
diary.
You go there.
Yes.
Aurelia, you're already home. You
Mhm.
take care of your mother, giving her a cup of tea. Your siblings already went to their bedrooms.
Mom, are you going to be all right now? For now.
I,
Can
I think so.
if
I
you
mean-
want me to stay, I will stay and not
No,
return home.
you have your thing.
I
You
know.
do it well.
Then I will go home and I'll check on you tomorrow then.
Go take care of yourself.
I will. You know that.
Good girl.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Mom.
Sleep tight.
I'll try.
Me too. You stand up again from the kitchen table and you open the front door and there's like Liana just about to knock.
Hey, hi.
Hi. I
Didn't expect you here, to be honest, but I'm really glad you're here.
I was just coming to check how you were doing, and I thought you might like to know that Castle returned with her.
She did?
Yeah,
She's back.
yeah.
That's good news. At least good news today.
Yes, I suppose.
Right. Well, come. Let's go. Let's go there and see her.
You sure you want to go back home?
Yeah, I wanna. I left Mom with tea and the rest is in bed, and I just like to be in my own place with you guys.
Sure, I'll come.
Are you okay?
Yeah, never better. I'm fine. Let's go.
I thought I sounded like shit, but you sound like...
No, I'm fine. I'm really, really fine. I've never been more finer in my fine life. Okay? Let's just keep walking. And maybe if we go far somewhere, you know,
like somewhere. Okay. Aurelia will leave it like that because she's saying that she's not like really want to talk about it. Or really not want to talk about it.
not want to talk about it.
Not going there. Just home.
Home. Yeah.
I guess it will be a more silent walk then.
Oh, yeah, really silent. As you pass like a little alley, like Liana already knows this alley, and you see still like your scratch marks on the edge of the building you left as you slipped. And you just you hold Aurelia back like, let's wait, and like you peek around the corner, but there's nothing. But there's a big trail of blood. Yikes.
Why are you holding me back?
Well, the first time we ran through the city, I saw this sort of big white wolf man beast thing running the opposite direction, but I figured I'd better stick with you at that point. And then when I came today again, I saw the big bad white wolf man thingy, and he was sort of eating something very disgustingly, lots of blood, and I think it saw me too, and no one was really paying attention, and I think we kind of should, because, it's eating stuff.
It sounds nasty. It saw
Eating
you.
stuff. There was another big thing in the caves down below New Prophet. It was also eating
No,
things.
it was eating Momo!
Oh no, it was not. No. Oh no, I'm not that.
Whoa!
That's not a fact,
This
please.
gives me
It's
nightmares.
Momo.
What have I done?
It's the first nightmare. It's the beetle. Second nightmare. It's Momo.
It was not Momo.
What's Momo?
Okay. Sorry, not Momo.
Breathe.
Oh, my mind does these things. I'm sorry.
So you stopped here and saw a big white, what kind of thingy?
Big bad wolf man thingy.
Big back white wolf. Oh, okay.
It was white. It had cloak bits.
Can that wait till tomorrow after some sleep and breakfast something and
Yeah.
would be great.
Of course. Yes, back home.
So how is Cassie? Did she tell where she was?
No, I did not actually stick around to hear anything.
You didn't stick around for Cassie to hear. And what happened?
I don't know what you mean. I mean, she's back. She's fine. She seems fine. I'm fine. Everything's just fine.
Okay. That's now too late, but we'll have to go and get some drinks like tomorrow. Talk.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, and talk. Not only wine.
Who was saying anything about wine?
Vodka?
I was just thinking more along the lines of tequila. But
oh, tequila. Okay. Tequila.
that's...
What's that? I haven't had that.
Oh. Yeah. I'll introduce you to.
So, okay, then I'll figure out myself, I guess, how Cassie is and
yeah,
where
sure.
she's been.
Yeah, no, let's go. I'm curious to hear, of course. I want to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, how's Cassie doing?
How is Cassie?
Cassie
at this point is in the kitchen writing an order for the next morning's breakfast. Because I said it would be an amazing breakfast to cheer up to cheer up Aurelia. So yes, I'm definitely ordering dragon cakes for breakfast.
Corwin already went to bed. Amy's already. I wouldn't say loudly, but you can. I mean, her room is above the kitchen, but you can hear her snore.
Poor child.
Poor child. Like this 8-year-old can make so much noise. Oh my god. And your father is still sitting on the couch. He grabbed himself a bottle of wine and a few glasses. If you're ready to join, have some wine.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, I just want to finish this list real quick. Wait, I'll take it with me, and I sit down on the couch, still writing the list probably the list is way too long for the little amount of people that will be here tomorrow morning. But that's part of who I am.
Your father is just looming over, like, what are you writing? And like he's just pointing out, like, I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is. I do not know what that is.
Wait, you really don't?
Oh no! I mean, I'm a planeswalker and I have traveled quite some things, but I never stuck around Ravnica that long.
Well, you should try some of the local delicacies. I mean, dragon cakes are one thing, but there's so much more here.
Yeah, now to think of it, I have no idea what I ate the last couple of weeks. Shit.
Well, seeing you there, I reckon you've hardly ate anything at all.
No, it feels like that.
You were looking rough there.
I had rougher days.
I rarely ever seen you, I think, but still, I've never seen you with a beard, and I hope I don't see you with a beard in the future, because that looked horrible the day before. Wait, was it? It was yesterday. No.
With a beard?
Well, that must
like
have grown over.
Is he stretching his mustache, pencil mustache?
I mean, that grew a bit quick. I mean, how long were you in there? Do you even know how much time you spent casting that?
Oh, you did. It's not Teferi yet. Teferi is already gone.
Wait.
Teferi was casting the spell.
But my dad was still there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in that way. Yeah, fair. Well, this is weird. I never expected to sit on a couch with you like this.
I did. I mean, it's a shame I had to leave you.
Yes, how was it for you? Because I couldn't realize, of course, being, well, beyond little.
Yeah, you were, what, 3, 4, maybe 5? Yeah.
Mom always said I was a mouse when you left me.
Put a picture on Roll20 of what he looks like without the mask. Well, there's still the mask on, but like you see half of his face.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wait, he was like, we said he was 70? No, he was younger than that.
I think he said he was at least 70.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He looks fine.
He looks fine. He looks mighty fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's great that you're here, but yeah. I'm a bit baffled by everything that happened.
It's a lot to take in. It's I think for everyone a long day. I mean, it's past midnight, and the city is still rolling.
Well, what happens after a day like this? What is tomorrow?
I don't know. I just go to sleep and see whatever happens.
You live day by day.
Exactly. Especially with our gift inside of us. You live day by day because you just somehow have to. Because you do not know what happens if things take control. I mean, I didn't know that thing took control of my mind. I mean, it's not the thing inside of me, inside of you, but there's something else. I do not know what it is. I do not know where it's coming from.
Well, are you going looking for it?
Oh, I will.
Be careful, Dad.
Oh, I will. I mean,
well,
there's always...
you've said that to someone in the past and ended up here.
That's true. I had some gambles, I think, about 30 years ago. I think it was another planeswalker. It's white skin, long hair, also in the strats. Oh, wait, Soren. That one.
Well, I'd say you're as jumbled a mind as he is.
I'm a what?
Don't mind it. You're crazy.
Oh, definitely. I love it crazy.
If you ever need help hunting down whatever took control of you, just be honest and tell us. Just get us and we'll help you with anything.
Didn't that little girl just say that, like, you are doing, like, that thing that's taking control, that you're in, I don't know, part of it?
Wait, what are you claiming?
Like that big thing in the sky, like she showed us.
Oh, yes. That. The visions, you mean?
Yeah.
Of the future. Yeah, I still don't quite know what it means, but yeah,
Like,
we
still,
are a part of it to some extent.
How long does she normally sleep?
She sleeps in a lot, that's for sure.
Guess I'll have to stay around and ask her to. If that was a spell, I can steal it.
Please don't.
Oh no, she can still have it, but I mean, I'll be having it too.
Oh, I'm not even sure if it's a spell. She seems to be doing it naturally, but she can do it at will.
Yeah, Planeswalker.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Somehow, I mean, I do not know much about the Planeswalkers. I mean, there is this thing that is Spark. I heard some others talk about it, but I don't think I ever experienced it like that.
Well, I'm not even sure what we're experiencing, and we're told to spark as well. So I can give you a first-hand experience that it's not a normal feeling and that it just seems to happen.
Do you, I mean, if you know already that girl, Planeswalker, how many more do you know?
Well, let's see. How many more do I personally know, or how many have I heard of? Because I have a list.
Both.
Of them.
Do both. Yes.
Let's see how many I've met personally and how many I know. That's going to be around 4. Well, no. Are we talking about Sparkers or Planeswalkers?
Planeswalkers.
Planeswalkers. Oh, well, then it's definitely Amy and Jace.
Ooh, the big blue telepath.
And
Interesting.
Then, well, I have a whole list of different ones who seem to be somewhat important. We actually got a list looking for you.
For me?
Well, we had to know like who the Planeswalkers were and who could be causing the disturbances that were going on. So, and we only figured Planeswalkers could be doing something like that.
Yeah. The spark is a powerful thing.
Well, sure is, but it's weird.
Yeah. I wonder, I mean, what Sorin told me, like everybody else sparks like in a different way, like big stress and all. And I don't think it was stress for me. I think it was something else. And I do not think I actually can recall what it is. But I know Sorin's secret. You want to know it?
Oh God, here we go.
Oh,
I feel like I respect the man too much to ask, but yes, go ahead.
So, I mean, Sorin is a vampire. Never used to be, of course.
I suppose you're never born a vampire.
No, but he has a grandfather that used to toy with him and that used to experiment on him.
You're not saying this in a bad way, are you? Right?
Why would this be bad?
This doesn't sound very good. That
I mean, it's just juicy.
You're making it worse, Dad.
Oh, come on. It's a secret. Not everybody knows.
All right, go
That
ahead.
makes it fun.
I'll listen to it first, and then I'll judge.
So his grandfather used to experiment on him with his like vampire powers, which in turn also changed someone slowly into a vampire, and eventually, poof, he was a vampire. But not only a vampire, also planeswalker. He sparked.
Wait, he sparked just because someone
Turned him into a vampire.
That's the weirdest story.
That's what I said. Like, every planeswalker has a different way to spark.
So what happens after you spark?
You can planeswalk.
You can just
You can just
be
you can
magic.
just do magic. Yes, indeed. Like with me, it was like this, and he just flings his hands in the air, and like they turn purplish. His veins pop out a little, and like shadow just engulfs his hands. That just trails follow. I mean, it's weird. It's nice. It's powerful.
All right. Well, I felt like an outsider becoming a sorcerer as a child, so I mean, just that wasn't natural, but I don't see how any other magical power could just become natural, but I'll find out, I guess.
I think.
Well, it won't help doing this, I think.
No, no, I don't think. But we can try.
Oh, I'd rather not.
I'll draft something up. Maybe we can just see if we can get you to spark. How about that? Fun experiment. Not like Jason's grandfather, though.
As
I mean-
long as you can guarantee my safety doing it, then yes. I don't really. All right.
And as you say, all right, like this again, like Liana and Aurelia drop in the. They
Good
don't even
timing.
know.
Thank you. Just be a little earlier next time.
I don't know what happened. We had a detour right away. But we're inside or not inside?
Yeah, you are inside. You
We're
just
inside.
dropped in the apartment.
Hi, I'm back. I brought Aurelia.
Cassia, you're really back. Before I
Life in
see
the
you.
flesh.
I'm
Oh,
so
don't
glad.
worry, dummy. And I stand up and give her a hug.
I'm really glad you're back. That's just a bit of, well, not a bit of good news. It's a lot of good news for today.
What happened to you? Because that whole thing went down. That's as much as I could see.
Yeah, and my dad was still in there. And I look at Leanna for a bit and then back to Cassie, and we found him dead. So it's
And I like the next sequence of text is only going to happen within this hug.
yeah, it's so that's why I'm glad you're back, and that's good news.
I can't believe that.
No, me neither.
Is there anything we can do?
Not leave again, maybe.
It wasn't really my choice, but I'll try.
No, I know.
And you see like Cassie's father like on the couch, like slowly waving, like that's my fault. I'm terribly sorry.
You took her with you.
Sort of an accident. Sort
Who
of
are
an
you?
accident.
Who
I took her
are
back.
you? Who is he?
Sorry, Aurelia. I care for an introduction. This is my father.
Dave O'Kane. I think I already introduced myself, but I can't truly remember.
And yes, he's a bit of a maniac.
Definitely.
It's your father. You brought your father?
Yes.
We found each other.
I knew I must have had a father. I knew I had it as a small child, but I've just never seen him after, and Mom would never tell me. And well, this is him.
I'm going. I'm sorry. And I'll rush up the stairs and go to my room, closing the door.
I think I should probably just follow her up.
Sorry.
You can sleep in my bed if you want. I'm not using it tonight anyway. So
I think he's just about leaving.
Oh, yeah, I can just sleep at home. Yeah, I can sleep at home.
whatever. I'm just going to Aurelia.
I'm sorry. And
It's
like,
okay. It's not you.
We're sorry for this.
it's partly me. I took you.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not there.
She just had a very rough day. I mean,
No, I'm not. I'm not
She's just-
sorry.
she just lost her father, and now here's this mysterious new father for Castiel turning up, and it's a very mixed bag of emotions. So
Yeah.
I think maybe come back tomorrow and
Give us some more hugs. That seemed to do the trick. And like, he puts like a hand on Cassie's shoulder. I see you tomorrow.
I'll see you.
And with like his skin now turns again to purple, and slowly the black shadowy energy engulfs him and settles on the floor, and he's gone. Seems like every planeswalker also has a different way to planeswalk.
I'm writing that down.
It's like that you can see who does what.
So it's again the three of you. Well, Aurelia locked herself in the room. Liana,
Yeah, I'm banging on the door.
You're
Just
banging on the door.
It's not locked.
It's not.
open the
Continues
door.
to bang on the door.
Do we have locks on our doors?
I do.
That-
I need my privacy, people.
you need your privacy, but you're sleeping in one room with Cassiel. Yeah, that's a lot of privacy.
It's enough.
Okay, you enter Aurelia's room, and Cassie, the last thing you see is like Golvin opening his bedroom door, like leaning over the railing, looking down at you. Is Aurelia back?
Yeah. Just give her a hug. As I like walk down to the study and open the door.
Golvin like left there, like what? Sneaking back into his room. Okay, Liana and Aurelia. What's
Well,
the
then
situation?
When Leanna walks into my room, she will find me in the chair next to the window and looking outside up to the sky. So probably with my back to the door, so I won't. Well, I will have Hyoju coming in, but not turning around.
You're looking out of the window. It's pretty calm in the night sky, although there's a lot of air traffic at this moment. Lots of griffins flying around, lots of skyrocks flying around. You see just a corner, probably of the Parhelion 2, that is being lit by the full moon that's also shining into the room and onto your face.
Are you okay?
No, it's a bit strange to come back home to find. Yeah, well, to find this. I'm glad for Cassie, but I cannot do this now.
I know.
I hope she knows that burst out to hurt her.
She knows. I'm sure she does. Would you prefer if I stayed here tonight? Keep you company?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go get the blankets and some pillows. I'll join you. Just try to sleep, yeah? You'll feel better in the morning. At least slightly, because you won't be so tired.
I think I will, but I hope I can sleep. That's all.
I'll play you a lullaby.
Yeah.
In what form is this lullaby?
Just come up with a lullaby on the spot. I'll just
go back to Cassie in the study and so on. Look up something.
No, I'll have my. Actually, I've forgotten what kind of. Oh, I'll do on my flute, so no singing, and I'll just have a little calming tune, to help her off to sleep.
A nice melody.
Yeah.
Do give me a performance check, but do it with advantage.
Thanks. Let's see if I need that.
Double 16s.
That is 25 then.
Oh, wait. 25. Oh, I was looking at the perception skill because I heard a pling. A 25. You're not just playing a nice tune, but you're playing it so calm and so enticing that Aurelia at the same time just easily falls asleep, but she does not want to sleep because this is just so nice, so surreal, but lovely.
I'm really glad you're here, Liana. Never thought I would say that. I've been
Thanks.
No, it's not about you. It's more like about me. I used to do things on my own and fix things on my own, and well, apparently it's a good thing to let others help as well.
Yes, I'm starting to learn that too.
Well, we might have something in common then.
Yeah. Just sleep.
I will. I'll close my eyes.
Keep playing damn flute to sleep.
Furiously melodic. You're out of breath, but Aurelia is finally asleep.
And not snoring as loud as Amy, please.
No.
I'll just go and get a blanket and some pillows, and I'll just crash on in Aurelia's chair, probably, or on the floor.
She has a really comfy chair.
That one.
Mm. Like she usually uses it for like a kneading nook, but she just shoves it around, like in front of her desk, just on her bed, like she can put her feet up on it, but also against the bookshelf. So she can switch from books like every 20 minutes because I want to read that. I want to read that.
If it's such a comfortable reading nook, I might actually use it to read the letter I got from someone I do not wish to name.
Oh, you do not wish to name?
The big betrayer of my life.
It's a neat envelope, and your name is written on it. You know her handwriting, but this looks a little more, somehow a little bit rushed. That's weird. Also, it is not sealed in any way. It's just like tucked in, and you take it out. The writing on there is already looking a lot neater. My sweet darling Lele, I can understand that you do not want to see me. What kind of mother hides from her own daughter? I do, and I regretted every moment of it. No matter what, I will always love you.
Yeah,
Just
right.
know that your father and I tried our best to let you grow up a normal life, one away from Jared's eyes, for who you are, for what you are. You were a little bit of a surprise, as we did not know I could bear a child. But the first glance on your beautiful eyes gave me hope that I will not be alone in this life. You, your father, and I, we had big plans. I do not know who, but someone started to suspect who you are. Your father and Arif raised you from that day on. Venerable promised me that he will let you visit me, and I taught you everything I know, except for whom I am to you. With pain in my heart, I have seen you leave my home day after day, wishing you would know and stay, because this was meant to be our home. Know that I would have done everything in my power to let you know earlier, but I would never gamble with your life. The last E in life is rather stretched and there's no punctuation, as if the letter has been finished rather abruptly. Abruptly?
That's it.
That's it.
Just-
I'll hand it to you also in Roll20 so you can look at it later as well. It's under handouts. Should be there now.
Okay.
Okay.
Letter.
Letter from Beep. I should change it.
I just can't be. I don't have enough sort of emotional space to deal with this at this point. So I think I'll just fold the letter and put it in my pocket, or at least close to me, and try to get some rest as well.
Yeah, you stay in your room in the comfy chair. You just sink down in it a little bit more, as it's like the cushioning is just perfect, and you look like at it like, where did this chair come from actually? And you guess like you didn't buy such a fancy chair. It's something Jace gave you when you moved in the apartment, as is most of the furniture in your house, except for the bar. The bar you bought exclusively.
You know I did.
You know you did.
I need a place to dance on, don't I?
Yeah. Also, you fall into your slumber. Cassie, you retreated to the study? You retreated to the
I
study.
retreated to the study. I'm working on a letter, clearly multi-paged.
Yeah, you already have like 6 pages like next to you.
Yeah. I think I spent most of the rest of the night there until I like almost fall out of my chair, being that tired, and then of course head off to bed.
Yeah, you're making sure that like you're not leaving any trace of these letters like lying around for
Oh,
the
no. These are not ones to be read.
Yeah. You have a locked drawer, right? Somewhere in the room, like you lock it in, you swallow the key, so to say.
Yes, there's this one infinitely dark corner of the room that somehow seems
So
to.
she does get to have privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I can enforce it.
Fine.
Fine. As you
Best
had
thing
two
about
beds.
noticing where the shadows are.
Yeah, Cassie goes to bed. An empty room. Normally you share it with Liana, and somehow you somehow miss her presence in the room. As you're getting quite used to her. But for a while now, it's the first time in quite a long while probably that you are sleeping just by yourself. Cozy, comfy.
Yeah.
But technically, would you sleep? Because you already had your long rest about like 1.5 hours ago.
Oh yeah, I was exhausted, like
Yeah, you
truly
were
exhausted. Maybe
truly
not mechanically exhausted, but I was
exhausted. Yeah.
absolutely drained. So yeah, and in fact, I fill the entire room with darkness as I go to sleep.
Yeah.
I can't sleep with any light in the room.
Bubble of darkness expanding from you, filling the room. You can see slightly through this darkness as you created it yourself. Little stars it appear, like just blinking and fading out. They're not creating any light or so, but they're just there, looming, a bit bubbly. Fall also asleep, cozy and warm. Aurelia,
Mm-hmm.
make me an intelligence save.
Oh no, he didn't.
10.
A 10.
That hurts.
That hurts. No. This is more something like, does this eventually shake you out of your head? But I need to check this up because it's something already written down, and I'm just giving you the scene. Why is it? Ooh, wait.
It's just like in my sleep, like I get a vision, or
It is a vision.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Not going to set me another nightmare, are you?
No. Wait.
Mr. Tom is too good with that. Yeah. Wait. What?
Is this a 1?
What a one. No.
How many? How many visions has this man prepared?
So many.
Just rolls a D100 and sees what vision you get.
I didn't put a vision on a 10. Shit. What did she roll? A 10.
Give me a slow minute, please.
I can tell you what Liana's dreaming about.
You want to share?
To make sure you don't feel the pressure, we're gonna put you on solo screen right now to
No,
see your doubt face. Let's see how quick you can think.
No, I'm not doing it.
Ooh,
No, it's just you.
And then the question is, are you going to, do you talk in your sleep? Leanna? Oh, Cassie, does she talk in her sleep?
She actually...
Does she wake me up?
She does more than she knows.
What's that supposed to mean?
That means
I
there's
feel
things you don't
violated
know
now.
about yourself.
Mm. The question is, am I going to find out?
And here you see a DM in spiral, not knowing where he left his stuff.
Oh, I'm so glad
Tom.
here.
I love how no matter what platform we're on, Bunk is always there to roast Tom when needed.
And it's needed.
It's needed.
I can only agree at this moment. I'm sorry.
We're also getting encouraging words in the chat right now from Tom,
Yeah.
saying that he
At
can
least
find
someone's
it.
rooting for you. I'm just thinking, let's hijack this session and just start something. The three of us.
I think I have it here. Yeah. Okay. So
It's in the
what
nick
you
of time.
what you see before you is a lot of torn apart. It looks like a castle, but things, buttresses, spires, towers, monuments, just floating. A castle torn apart, opened up and laid out to view like a descended animal pinned to a board. Spires, halls, buttresses, and turrets were ripped from their moorings and left to hang at odd angles around the surrendered core of the building. Jace stood at the end of a large arched bridge that jutted out from a mountainside. Below him was a sheer drop disappearing into mist. Ahead was once the rest of the bridge that had become shattered from stepping stones across the void, leading to the entryway of the building. I guess Soren is probably not in there, he muttered to himself. Suddenly he saw the place as it must have been, an awe-inspiring structure of intricately decorated spires and balustrades perched in like a vulture of an edge of a lofty promontory. His breath caught and his chest as he took in the scale of the not a manor but a castle, a palace. The vision was gone, like an illusion. Scowling, reached out with his mind, looking from some other intelligence that is forced the image into his mind. As you see, like a blue energy expanding from his head, like a bubble. He shakes his head as nobody was nearby, at least not anyone with thoughts. He's doing some incantations on his head, his eyes flicking around, shaking around again. Did Soren do this? He wondered. Liana had suggested that he wasn't peculiarly welcome in this ancestral home. Either way, the sheer scale of this devastation gave him a pause. For not the first time on his journey, he wondered whether he should have taken Liliana's warnings more seriously. And from there, you just open your eyes, look around. You see Liana sitting in a chair. Like that. Yeah.
I would have thought she was waking up before me, but okay.
I did. I'm
No.
awake. Woo! I'm awake. I didn't snore. I don't snore.
Yes.
Ladies don't snore.
Amy says differently.
Is she a lady?
She's definitely a lady.
I'm a lady. You stole my mansion.
That's true.
This was a weird vision, as it's not only that you saw Jace and his surroundings, but you saw sort of his thoughts, what was going on inside his head. It felt real, as if you were there right at that moment.
I will have to take some time to not wake up, but more like realize what I seen and take it in. And well, before I will really look if Liana is still there and awake. So if she is awake and not snoring, then I'll be more like the sitting up in bed, like thinking what happened.
You okay?
Yeah, I am. Just had a had a vision from, I don't know, strange one.
Okay.
No
Care to
worry.
tell me?
Yeah, it was something with a broken down castle, floating pieces, and Jace was there looking for Sorin.
Well,
It's
okay.
I can always ask Jace what's it about. It's not for now. That's fine.
I can never really tell what to make of these visions. I mean, you people, it's complicated.
Yeah, kind of my job, isn't it? To
Yeah, I don't envy
see
you.
things in the future. Sorry?
I don't envy you. I like my job.
Oh.
I'm just playing music and people get happy or sad, depending on my mood. Or sleepy. How did you sleep?
Yeah, that was a nice trick. I slept
Yeah,
well. I
good.
slept very well. Yeah, thanks for that. And you? Did you like my chair?
You've got a lovely chair.
I'm so happy with that.
I used it for some reading, so thanks. About today, about your father.
Yeah.
If you're okay with it, I would like to be the one to escort him and to help him.
Would you?
Become part of Ravnica again.
Okay, I'll rush out of bed and give you a big hug. Just giving you the hug. That means really the world. It's so good that someone's there that's, well, I know we can't go with him, and I'm glad you're willing to.
Yes, I can't go all the way, but as I can, I definitely escort him. It'll be my honor.
I will be in debt, but I don't care. I'm really, really glad. Thanks.
Good.
Shall we head downstairs?
I guess we'll have to go to Castel's feast.
You can actually already smell the bread
yeah.
and the fruits coming from downstairs.
But she could cheer you up with food.
Oh, it does smell good. It does. I do hope there's coffee.
Oh, there will be coffee. There better be coffee.
Coffee. Like, come on, then let's get that coffee.
I can't live without my
shut it down.
My lattes. I mean, I need my latte.
As Leanna aloud is complaining upstairs about there will be coffee, you just hear this rumbling. Someone's searching for a kettle downstairs.
There needs to be
coffee. And as you, I think, you exit the room, and right across downstairs you see the opening to the dining chamber, and you see a table filled with little things like, it looks like a high tea, I think, right? Looks more like a high tea and an elaborate breakfast.
Yeah. The one thing that probably isn't on the table is normal bread. Yeah. There's everything. There's dragon cake, there's dragon donuts, which are like rounded, but they have a tail. There's blueberry pies, there's other fruit pies, and there's penny treats, and there's literally everything's there. And yeah, it seems to be like a meal for probably like 7, maybe 8 Goliaths. But yeah, and someone's hastily making coffee.
Yeah, as the two of you walk down the spiraling staircase, you already see like a little someone at the back of the table with a plate filled with little cakes, and like she wanted to try everything. So Amy just filled a plate. It's way too tall for her to eat, but she's trying. She's going to try.
Can we still see her?
You can you see
Yeah.
her black hair. You see.
It's because you have the high ground that you
Somewhere
see her.
Yeah. I'll first walk to Cassie in the kitchen and put my arm around her shoulder and well, thanks for this. It's a good way to wake up for the next day.
This is just breakfast.
You got more planned then.
I'll find a way to cheer you up.
Yeah.
So, coffee?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I just don't. You will get one.
On function.
Sorry about how I reacted yesterday evening, but it was a bit
No, don't
too much.
bother excusing yourself.
Okay, then I won't.
Good. Except coffee.
I'll take the mug and get a dragon donut. I like that one. It sounds good.
As I extinguish the flame of the pit with controlled flames, I quickly take the kettle off and start pouring coffee. I actually first pour Aurelia's, bring that one, and then start doing Leanna's, of course. She's one of the coffee war.
So we're going to be like that, are we?
Yeah. And upstairs you also hear a door opening and do I smell coffee? And running downstairs is Gorwin, just waiting impatiently until his big mug is filled with coffee. And thanks for the dinner, breakfast. I lost time. Breakfast.
Yeah, sure. Thank Cassie. I'm just drinking coffee.
Thanks, Cassie. Went over to the
eating.
dining room.
So, maybe a bit of a weird question, but what's on the menu for today? And then I don't mean dinner. Brinner. There's this comment coming in. Brinner. What?
What?
Brunch and dinner.
Yes.
Brinner. Yeah.
What's on the menu for Brinner?
Well, I did promise my mom to check on her today, so I need to just go there to see how she's doing.
Aurelia, were you going to Jace as well somewhere today?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Maybe you can drop these, and I just toss the bag of lenses to her.
Wait, you saved those?
Yeah, sure I did. I mean, not everyone just poofs away. I was there.
You got a
Or collapses. Yeah.
I saved the lenses. So I guess Jace is the person to give them to. I'm not really comfortable with them just lying around here.
You're not really comfortable, but you slept on it. Okay, I'll take it.
Well, I mean, just.
Well, yes,
I need my beauty sleep, people. Come on.
All right. It doesn't
If you
surprise
just
me
give
in the
me coffee
slightest.
first.
I'll give you a second one.
That's first.
So you now have a bag with 5 lenses. They fit about 2 feet in diameter each.
Oh God.
I might need some help to get them to Jace, but
Sure, I'll help. I'll come.
I'm
gonna come.
We're all coming. We're not just gonna let someone run the streets with 5 lenses.
Hey, sure.
I'm not just someone.
You're not just someone,
But no, I would.
There's other people that are
alone.
not just someone looking for those.
Yeah, that's a good. Got a point. How many people are looking for them? Yeah. Fuck. Again.
You do try to lift them,
think
but they are lighter than you might expect. You just can't flip them in your hand, just swing.
You're
I
not
think
trying
I
to
will
convince
manage.
us to just leave one person with 5 lenses, right?
Oh, you can. You
Yes, he
definitely
is.
can. They're not that heavy.
No, but they are that valuable.
Yeah.
Why are you like this?
Do it. Split up the party. Do it.
Damn it.
Tom is
Never had a
begging
situation
us.
where the DM was the one trying to split up the party and the players were saying no.
He was trying to get me to attack a werewolf as well.
No, I'm not.
Just be
I'm
honest
just
with yourself. Don't
stating
feel-
it's there. Do with it what you want.
Mm,
Oh, leave it be.
That's what you tell
Let it
yourself.
be.
right?
Okay.
Right, let's go bring those lenses. I think that's like our main first thing. And then
Yeah, and then what?
And
And
then
Oh, if we are, well, I am going to mom for, I don't know, just
that family is first.
I can do that after Jace. It's not a problem. It's more that I really want to go there today. That's all.
Even if we have to bring you there. We're going there today.
go today as well. I mean, we're not wasting perfectly good bodies, are we? I didn't say that in character.
You're like, is she really? Is she going here?
Where are you going with this?
You are
Somewhere in my mind, it was Leanna that was saying this and not Baloo. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. All right.
Sundown. Need a time for funerals.
You finish your breakfast. You head out.
Oh,
With
if
the
there's
lens.
since there will be a lot left, I will pack a bag to give that to my brother and sister because they're going to like these kind of things.
Yeah. Your mother as well.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. She's a sweetheart and a sweetie. So you pack your bag, make your way to Jace with the 5 lenses. How do you transport these? Just like in a bag? Openly carry them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like pinpoint them out. Like
Yeah.
we're here.
Look.
We have them. Look.
We
look,
have them.
Look. We have them. Found them.
No, I
So
think
no.
it's just a bag.
If they're so light, maybe you can just sort of like swirl them around in your finger, like the whole
Hey.
bag just going above your head like a lasso.
I think we at least divide the lenses among our backpacks and try to as discreetly as possibly, except maybe the one Leanna is holding.
She's only allowed to carry one, and that's the Gogari one.
Yes.
Definitely.
No, I'm not being made into the Gorwin of this party.
No, she's allowed to carry one, and that's
Hey.
definitely not a Golgari one.
Hey,
Hey,
going
Hey.
is like just.
Hi.
I'm also going.
I know. Where's the trust, people? Where is the trust? I deserve just as many lenses.
Sure, everybody one. Cassie can carry 2.
Sounds like
Or if it's light, we'll give one to Amy and we all have one.
Yeah. See?
Amy just takes like one of the lenses, like, and she just taps it, and it just turns invisible.
You
I
did
can
it
do
for
that.
me?
Huh.
I can only do that with one. And she just puts it in her arm, like, as she's carrying like no bags at all. Just no backpack. Just nothing. Just a wand and stuff.
She does one arm be lifting.
Just be sure that she's not going to lift her arm, indeed.
Bonk.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think Leanna said anything about a certain wolf, right?
No.
Nope.
Nah.
Yeah, to me, but not to
Okay.
Cassie. No.
Well, then I suppose after breakfast we'll be leaving house.
You'll be leaving house, you make your way to Jace, and I think this is a mighty fine moment to take a break.
I hate these breaks.
Why? You just want to play, right?
Yeah.
But I also need to go to the toilet.
And I need some socks. So
You should get the bottle to keep under your desk, so it's just going to keep going forever and ever. I have one. I mean,
To go to the toilet in. Sure, yeah. All right.
where?
People are
Do
weird.
stick with us in the break. Yes.
I am.
Those who are
Thank
not
you.
going to the toilet are sticking around to talk to you.
So you still need a bottle.
Well, do any still need a bottle? Yeah, for the rum and
For the
coke
wine.
to make.
Oh, the rum and coke. Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I finished mine.
Oh no! Wait, what? I saw the bottle. What are you drinking?
Nice beer.
Oh,
It's a beer.
it's a beer.
Yeah.
The fancy beer.
The fancy.
All right, so yeah, we'll be moving to the break. So it'll be like 5 to 10 minutes where we have just chatting content. So if there's questions or anything, maybe questions about previous season, because there's a season before season 1, which is weird. Definitely ask them in the chat.
Wait,
If there's questions to any specific players, I'll be sure to tell them once they're done being.
Technically, this is still season 1, but due to YouTube, we just need to have like a starting point. This is season 1,
Yes.
episode 1.
so confusing.
If we're holding the original count,
Session
it's
session
season
18.
1, episode 1, 16, and 13 at the same time.
What?
Yes.
I've just
Something like that.
No, don't do this to me.
Yeah, we
I've just
fucked up.
started I started a new one. Session 1. It needs to be session 1.
Yes, it is. It is. Don't worry.
Okay,
It is.
because the last one was session 17, but it's not. It's 13 for
You
some
will
reason.
now be keeping count with the YouTube session
Yeah.
number, so your notes will always be up to date. Don't worry.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Will we? Will we?
We will
Gavin
be
will find a
fine.
way to mess with us again. You'll see. You'll see.
There's definitely going to be something that messes this up.
Yeah.
Some session
exactly.
13A or something like.
Yes. Like a session where like Kevin can't be there, so we don't put it online because we
I'm
do not
quitting
have the
this stream
streaming
now.
technique.
I mean,
I'm just quitting. I'm done.
And I must drop the mic. Go.
Bye. Bye, people.
Bye.
I can drop it somewhat.
the only reason I'd ever not play on a Sunday is literally being too ill.
You can still set it up then. No.
And even then, I can try. Like if I'm not hanging above the toilet, then sure I should be
You're
able
not
to.
hanging above the toilet. You just not hanging above
Why are
the
you
toilet.
like?
He just said that. No.
Yeah, indeed. Why are you like this?
Right. I'm gonna leave now. I'm just
Yeah, me too.
Really in need
No,
for something
Go
to drink.
go grab your
Maybe go
drinks and
wait,
stuff.
Yeah, we will. Go.
Go.
Oh my
I'll
god.
be switching to solo screen then because everyone on my left screen on Skype is leaving. So I will be here alone for a little while. So yes, for those of you wondering why this is season 1, episode 1, we have to start the count somewhere. And the first time we started the count, it was dead smack in the middle. So we figured that, yeah, it sounds weird. Maybe we had season -4 we actually played. So yeah, if we wanted to make sure that it would be followable on YouTube, we have to make a season 1, episode 1, and that's this one. So glad you're here to witness this, and glad that this is all going well according to plan, so to say. It's been a lot of practice to get here, so really happy that this is working well now, and especially hearing that the stream is no longer randomly freezing like it was on Twitch. I think the reason for that was if on Twitch it went down for a quarter of a second or something, it would reload the entire stream, and that doesn't work. And YouTube doesn't do that, and it's amazing. So yeah, the story is now fully explained to this session. Kind of like the beginning, like basically everything important that happened has been said. So we're back at where we really are, as I see Tom running in front of his computer. So yes, that's going to be, this is the new starting point. I hope everyone is doing well. The COVID times are still annoying us, and we hope one day to be able to bring a session fully in real life. That's going to be a really, really fun session if it ever happens. And we suppose it will. We'll definitely try to set it up. So once again, a shout out to Voidcast and of course to the Dutch20 Instagram for sharing our story. Just quickly checking if there's more that I need to thank right now. Normally at this point, I'd also thank The Wonders, which is still a lovely stream, but we can't host each other anymore now that we're on YouTube. So that's a thing. And of course, it's important to mention that now we're on YouTube. Make sure to go below the video and definitely drop a subscribe and like for the algorithm. Yeah, it just helps us grow this community even more, and it's going to be bigger and better with every episode we make, and it sure takes a lot of time to make this, but it's all worth it, like already for the amount of people we're streaming it for now, and it'd be amazing to share it with more. So I am still writing weird notes that have to happen, because that's one of the perks of having me on the party. You're going to get an infinite amount of letters sent your way. So I am still writing the letter I was writing, the multi-page letter that was just announced, and I keep a diary of Cassiel, which sometimes Leanna tries to read, and I try to make sure that she cannot read. That's still a thing. So a little bit more about Cassiel. Who's Cassiel? Cassiel is a human sorcerer. At a very young age, like 4 or 5, she found out that she had some magical power where she could influence the shadow that was walking behind her. And it all spiraled out of control from there. Her mother hoped that she wouldn't have this magical power that her dad also possessed. But yes, turns out I did. And my mother has tried to keep that hidden from me, who my father was and why he was hidden from me. And it is therefore that at some point I said, fuck it, Mom, I'm not going to live by your rules anymore. But since I'm a structured person, I tried to find other rules, and those other rules were the rules of the Boros. So right now I'm a Boros Legionnaire, and well, yes, this is my life now.
This is my life.
Yes, the Boros life. Try to give a bit of the backstory of how I ended up being a Boros.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do I know that backstory too as Dungeon Master?
Yes. I think you know more of it than me.
Probably.
So yeah, this is a thing between me and Tom. I leave a lot of space in my characters, and Tom knows perfectly how to use that space and write stories.
Yes, I love
those.
those.
A lovely mix between player and DM.
I love also for my own characters just writing backstories with open ends and stories that have not finished yet, so the DM can just swoop in.
Yeah, we're definitely soon going to get started on that DM episode. That's
yes.
time.
Because do we also need 50 subscribers? Oh no, we need 100 subscribers.
We
right?
actually need 100 subscribers, but we'll get there. As we've broken our promise by switching away from Twitch just before the 50 subscriber mark, we were going very, very well. I think we now owe it. That we should make the talk no matter what.
Yeah. And hey, we're already on 13 subscribers.
Holy, we've gained already 4 subscribers this session. That is amazing to hear.
That's nice. That's
for
nice.
Pressing that button as hard as possible.
Push all the buttons.
Push all.
Except
no, don't push that dislike button.
yeah, no, not the dislike button and not the red X.
Oh yeah.
Stay here, please.
Stay away from that one.
I mean, you can even minimize it so you don't have to look at our faces, but
No.
we'll allow that.
Can't be saying that.
I mean, this could technically be also just a podcast, but
Yes, I mean technically we are a podcast, right?
yeah,
We're a podcast with video.
yeah,
Is a podcast necessarily without video?
yeah. Then it would be a vodcast.
Oh yes, you're actually not wrong.
Haha.
Wow. An episodic series of spoken digital audio files.
Yeah.
Wait, that a user can download to a personal device for easy listening. That's no longer the case. Come on.
That's not longer the case. No. I mean, technically, you could put it on Spotify and download it there, but then it's not like saved on your personal device. Then it's still on the cloud.
Just downloading. To receive data from a remote system. Shit, it can't. Huh. What's the fun in minimizing? Exactly. Then why am I pushing buttons to switch scenes every 2 minutes or something? That's also a thing that we're trying to work on.
Yes.
For now,
You're
I
doing
still have
great.
the remote, but soon enough, Tom will have the remote and have all the power on whether he's full screen while thinking about his next move.
Yeah. I think the best one is like just the three of you where I'm like behind the scenes, just like typing everything and looking everything up, just leaving you in terror with what's happening next.
That's one thing I didn't expect before this session that we needed, but we need a view with 3 people and 1 missing.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
not only the party, but also like we had this moment where it was you 3 with me missing, and I just couldn't do it. I didn't have buttons.
I didn't have buttons.
Well, he will keep himself on the screen.
More work for Kevin.
I'll try to make sure that he
Again.
can't.
Yeah, we
Everyone
still have to
knows
figure out
press
how
this
we're
button.
gonna do that button sharing, button panel.
Oh, we'll find
Button.
out.
We'll
But-
find a way. Buttons.
The
but
hardest button to button.
One thing I'm
Yeah,
not
so-
doing is giving Malu more buttons because she will
Ooh.
press all of them.
This one do? What's this one
Okay.
do? What's this one do?
The kid in the candy store.
Oh god.
I sat next to the control panel in a theater once. It was like the hardest 2 hours of my life.
Stay away from the buttons, or
I did not see anything of the show. It was just like me sitting on my hands and like, don't push them. Don't do it. Don't push the button. Don't mess with it. It's very carefully done.
there's this devil on your shoulder. That's
I think that would be me also like flying a plane or so. Like, what does this one do again? What does this one do again? What does this one do again?
My brother's the pilot. I do not envy him.
Ooh.
Not touching the button.
Click, 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 push,
Yeah,
push.
push.
I would not touch the buttons.
Not touch the buttons.
Bleep bleep.
Chris, I'm sending you
Yes, please.
what I told
All the text.
all the text. I still need to skim it down a little because there are a few things I explicitly did not mention because it's not in my story.
Oh,
Are we
you
playing
can do that.
parallel
You can
stories?
do that first and then send it to me. I don't mind.
No, I'm just inputting a little different lore.
Like,
Because there's also like this text is already been written down and it's not really it's already telling more than you should know.
Yes, I think she's also seen the comment. It's pretty bad if your pilot has to be reminded what the buttons do.
Yeah.
So this one disconnects autopilot. Oh, so that's why,
So
that's why we crashed out of the sky. peanuts. So yes, I think we're about ready again.
We're ready again. Cool. Cool beans. Everybody got their drinks? I got some good drinks.
Oh, water.
Yeah.
Mm,
We got a
Water.
less heavy beer. The last
less
one.
heavy.
Oh,
no,
Heavy
come on.
beer, on
It
top
should,
of perfectly
it should
normal.
do.
We'll get
Actually,
some
I
sauce for
think
that.
this one is not good enough. I need more rum.
Oh! Need more rum.
He can take even longer when he's looking for the next vision.
Hmm.
Oh,
That's
I'm
what he's
being
like.
mean. I'm so sorry. Oh, he didn't have his headphones on. Shh.
I did not have my headphones on, indeed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Good.
We almost have a TPK
Do not
on
watch
our
the
hands,
VOD.
people.
Well, if I put too much rum in this might end up in a TPK. And I did not plan it for tonight, so...
Excuse me.
Whenever he's drunk,
Excuse you?
he tends to read sixes as 9.
Oh, yes.
Well, if it reaches the nines and sixes, then it's okay.
And he gains the lucky feet.
That would be a fun character. Someone who is only allowed to use the lucky feet when he's drunk.
I was thinking about making a human variant with the lucky feet as first feet. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Changes the game completely.
I think my roommate has that. I think he's a ranger with the lucky feet, which he started with. Quite fun character. Especially because my character does not like him.
TPK should be planned. They have to come natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know, Tom.
You're not wrong.
Not wrong. I don't know shit
Not
about
wrong.
TPK because I'm not planning them.
Oh, you're mean.
Well, not
Not
for this
not.
one. Not for this one, maybe.
Yeah, he's not planning them. He's just pre-rolling the damage.
Yeah, let's check. Like, where,
He just knows
check
when
my
it's about to
agenda
happen.
here.
I need a holiday in 4 weeks, so I will kill them in 3.
I've
They will be mourning.
I used to have a party
play
which
again in
I
6.
always pre-rolled. So before the session, I'd roll all the NPCs, their damages. And at one point, I tried to specifically hint that they shouldn't fight a certain NPC. Because I knew what damage he was about to do. He had 3 crits in the first 4 turns.
Ouch.
They fought him and died very quickly.
Ouch. I also...
That's why I stopped.
Guys, what are your cameras doing? They're sort of zooming and unzooming.
Zooming and unzooming.
Yeah.
Why?
Very weird. Well, yeah.
Someone's playing with your cams.
Malu, are you all right?
I'm
How
not
much
sure.
did you
Maybe I
drink?
should have less beer. What's happening?
Wait, whose camera is zooming?
Well,
Have you got the zoomies?
now no one's. Let's just play. Let's just.
Yeah.
Go back.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back in Ravnica right now. Party's on their way to Jesus' sanctum. Along the way...
What happened?
I mean.
How mean. There were some zoomies. This
Oh.
was some unsanctioned zoom.
Yeah, I'm Leanna now. I don't see the zooms anymore.
Should do a close up from that, Malu.
I painted my nails just to do that. Okay, are we
Sorry,
done?
Tom.
Are we done now?
Are we done? I think we're done.
Okay, bye.
I'm so done.
Okay, bye.
So done.
Sorry.
There's a certain feeling walking down the streets. There's a feeling you felt before, the one you returned from Innistrad once, as you came to know that the blister curls were blown up. The same somberness is on the people's faces, in their walk, in their talk. It's just quiet outside. It's lonely. You make your way to Jace's sanctum. The door is just sitting there. You knock on it. Who knocks? Who knocks?
I guess I do.
Well, I would say probably me, but if Leanna's in front, yeah.
Yes, I'm always in front.
You knock on the door, and as you touch the door with your knuckles, this faint blue energy is just swirling out from the door, and it opens. As it has sort of fingerprint recognition. Sort of.
Okay, fine. I'll go with it.
The same blue as I saw.
Smart door. Google, open door.
Open door.
Okay, I'll walk in.
You walk in. It's also there, silent. Amy is walking alongside you, holding your hand, looking around, and about 30, 40 feet in, she shouts around for Jace. And there's no response.
Jace? You in here, buddy?
Your voice echoes through these halls.
If anyone has ever called Jace buddy before.
No, but you also don't think he heard you, as there's no response.
Might be a good case that he didn't hear that, but
Don't care if he heard me. I'm still calling him buddy. Jace! There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
well, he does have other things to do probably, so it's not that strange that he's not always in his sanctum.
Amy, does he have a safe place here in the sanctum where we could leave the lenses?
I mean, this is one safe place, but there's a more safer place.
Okay, what is it?
It's his bedroom.
I want to see Jace's bedroom.
Okay. She leads you up some stairs, down some stairs, some corridors around, and to some very large doors. They're slightly ajar, so they're not locked. And she pushes them open, revealing this rather royally furnished bedroom.
Okay, so tell me right now, does Jace have any,
No, like what?
At this point, he has a lot of things in there, but I don't think what you're suggesting to is not there. It is, however, a big...
I thought we were finally getting to Jace's deep, dark secrets, but fine.
Deep, dark secrets. No, he does not have his undies lying around if you wish to know that.
I hope they're not dark.
No, it's a big mess. Paper everywhere, just like everywhere else.
So how is this more secret, Amy? He never brings anyone here. Is that the secret?
she nods.
Shake my head. No. Well, if Amy knows where it is, then that's not secret. But it's certainly more away from the front door.
Are we really going to leave the lenses just hiding here beneath his mattress, like money in an old sock? We're not doing that, are we?
No, she points at a painting in the distance. He has something behind there, and it's a big painting of a familiar face you have seen before. Let me put it up, and it has a little title beneath. It's a woman, and you have a pretty little necklace of it.
Is that the woman in my locket?
Yeah, the woman in your locket.
Oh, she is pretty.
She's pretty.
So
it was
this
really
is
hard
Jace's
finding.
type.
It was really hard finding a good picture of this woman.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Kevin might know why.
Oh god. Oh god. Do I?
Oh God.
Kevin wasn't
Oh.
paying attention.
No,
God.
Kevin's not paying attention.
Please no.
Okay, I think we'll see. We'll look behind the painting, see if
Yep.
there's anything.
It just swivels
Mhm.
open and there's a lock. And Amy looks up thinking, and like she just taps it with her staff. She taps it again and a third time, and it opens up. It's empty. It's an empty safe, but you can drop the lenses in.
What do you think, Amy? Will they be safe here?
Definitely. Like she closes it again, and like she taps it another 3 times, and it opens up, and you see some jars of chocolate milk.
Oh,
That was a good
Fancy.
thing.
what do you think, Aurelia? Casio?
I think we should leave it there. It's not. We can't have it in the house, and
I don't think this is any of our business.
so it's better to have it here.
Okay. Sure. Let's leave them.
Get them out of the bag.
Get them out of the bag.
Put
You
them
all put
in.
them out of your bag. Amy turns her lens not invisible again, like not invisible, and she puts it in. She closes it again and taps it 3 times, and you feel like this bluish, whitish energy just dispersing from it with some little black hints. And she closes the painting behind her and like, safe as ever.
Dust.
Bless
Painting
you.
dust.
Bless you.
Yes. Thank you. So, I guess you're going home, Aurelia.
I think that will be my first go. Yeah. Well, you can join. I don't know how funny it will be inside, but Mom does make a good coffee.
I guess I'll have some preparations to do for the funeral anyway. So
Mm.
And
Okay.
you see like Gorwin raising his finger. I think I'm also going home then. I mean, my mom has not seen me in a while.
sure. Are you like coming back at some point? Or
Definitely. I mean, I have a room with you, but I also just like to see my mom, I guess.
yeah, sure. We'll see you later then.
Yeah.
Should we like do anything about this Jay situation, like not finding him, or are we just assuming he's out to get milk or something for Amy?
Oh, I have milk enough. And like she slams the staff on the ground, and her eyes turn white.
Amy,
Oh.
relax. It was a figure of speech.
No, he's not here. I cannot
No,
find him.
Sorry?
So he went to another plane, you know what I mean? He's
Oh,
just
that
not in
could be it.
Ravnica.
I think so.
Or are you telling us he's dead?
Oh, he is definitely not here in Ravnica or close in District 10.
Amy, stop scaring them. They're just not in. He's just not in Ravnica.
He's not
He'll
just
come
not-
back.
Okay, fine. Maybe we should leave him a note.
Oh,
Like-
yes.
Sort of a coded note. So, like, if someone breaks in, they won't know the lenses are in the safe, but Jace will know the lenses are in the safe. So, we'll tell him the things we were looking for are behind the woman in the locket.
Leave
How's
me
that?
to it.
Ooh,
Just
yes.
That's
I like
pretty
that.
easy.
leave me to it.
That's-
So, I suppose I have the component for illusory script somewhere in my bag. It should
Definitely.
be doable. Okay, then I write him a note that's not readable for anyone else.
Good.
Well, that could work.
Cool. Didn't even know you had that spell.
Haha!
Very cool.
Very cool.
This is why I'm multi-class.
That's why the DM.
You write your letter. You finish your spell on it, and Amy is looking over, and like she can read it, but she's not reading what you wrote. Like what she's reading is like a love letter or something like that.
A love letter to whom?
Doesn't surprise me that is my code.
She shrugs on Leanne's question.
So, Cassie, what will you be up to for the next couple of hours?
I guess my best call would be to show my face again at Sunhome. I mean, I've been away for so long, they're gonna think I'm dead. And
There's a chance.
And I don't want to be rude, but my room with you is amazing, but I suppose an office is nice to have. So I'd like to keep it.
Yeah, I would like to keep. Well, I would have liked to keep it, but I know what you mean.
Well, if you need my help with anything, if you need me to come, then sure, say so. But
No, I'll be fine.
I'll walk you to your house, Aurelia.
You split your ways. What would Amy do?
Drink chocolate milk.
Yeah, drink chocolate milk. I think she just sticks
jump on
about
Jason's bed.
sanctum.
So is Amy actually living with us? Because she does sleep at our house, or is she living just adjacent? She's just going to watch some TV now.
a life on the road.
Both.
Get
she's just
the
hopping
iPad.
places. Like she's the child we have custody of, like from time to time, and it's like not spoken
All right, then
out.
now
like,
it's Jason's turn.
Now it's
Jason's turn.
We'll just go. Not too much screen time, Amy.
She dives in the books directly, of course. Drawing doodles in the books, of course.
Don't believe your eyes. We'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
I'll
Bye.
return home to your home later, I think.
Hey, Amy.
Oh.
By the way, did you see like a big bad giant wolf white man thing?
Ooh, no. But I can keep my eyes open.
Yeah, please do. It's sort of following me around. Well, not really, but I keep seeing it around.
Okay.
Okay, bye. I'll just hug her.
Yeah. Like you hug her from behind, she's already in the book, like making little stick figures in it. Corwin is already gone. Aurelia and Leanne are heading to Aurelia's family home, and Cassie is returning to Sun home to report in. Yeah. Let's take the two girls. Well, they're all girls. That are going to Aurelia's home. You enter the home, and it's almost as if you just returned, as if your mother did not move all night. There are a few extra cups. She made herself some more tea and coffee, but it also does not really look like she slept. Her eyes are as dry as if she had cried the whole night through, slowly. But she smiles as she sees you.
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
I thought you would go to bed and try to sleep.
I tried, but I just couldn't. I see that you slept well.
Yeah, I had some help. That worked. Liana played me a song, and she made me go to sleep. I don't know if I would have slept if she wasn't there.
If you like, I can try for you too.
At the moment, like Aurelia tells you, like, Liana, help me. Like, she looks over to you, Liana, and she just like silently just signs like thank you, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Aurelia doesn't have that from a stranger. You see that, Liana. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
I'm fine.
Oh. We'll get the bag with the sweets and the other things from the morning out of the bag and put it on the table.
Your mom stands up and takes a plate so you can put them on, gives you a kiss on the forehead. The other two are, I mean, your brother's already out and about. He's just taking a stroll. He's about to come back, probably.
And Sis, where's she?
Still in the room. She's doing okay, I think. She slept better than I.
Did she come downstairs this morning?
We made each other coffee and tea.
So I don't have to bring her down by the hair.
No, not this time.
All right.
She calls up for your sister, and you already hear some slow walking down the stairs, and you see your little sister. I mean, not so little. She's probably like 2 years younger than you, but
no, still little.
Still little sister. Giving you a hug, taking one of the cakes, and taking a seat. I do not know what to say. I can't wrap my head around what happened.
Well, that makes two of us. I don't know. It's still strange that we found him yesterday like that, and that he's not here anymore. I don't know if we get used. If you ever get used to it, I'm still not used that our big brother is not here anymore. But well, Cassie made us breakfast, so I thought I'd bring you some. And Liana, she suggested that she could walk with Dad for the last part for a trip.
You see both your sister and your mom's eyes just glister at Liana, and some tears dropping down. Like that would mean so much, so much.
It would be an honor to escort your husband and father to the last place his body will be.
Liana, Aurelia's mom puts a hand on your shoulder and takes a seat. Please just sit with us for now. Drink some coffee, drink some tea, take some snacks.
Thanks. I don't have a family like this, so I'm sorry. I'll try.
You're doing great. You're offering to help a family that has lost someone. That means that you have learned values for family, and family matters from at least someone.
I think Aurelia is slowly teaching me to appreciate what it can mean to have a family in your life, even if it's not a family by birth, but a family you picked up along the way.
A family is also a family you choose. Does not have to be blood. But we are blood here, and we care for each other so much. And when someone of us leaves, like Dad did, we take it hard.
Yeah. Mom?
Yes, sweetie?
Is this something we can give dad to take with him?
I mean, not really. He always carried it with him. There's a little locket in his pocket with all our faces in it. He loved it so much, he never even left it by his side.
Well, I guess that will really do.
And perhaps his old uniform. He loved that one better than this new one. You enjoy this mostly silent morning. You sit there for at least half an hour. There are only a few words coming out of any one of you. And yeah, this would be probably a little bit fast forwarded, like Aurelia's father being taken down to Death Bridge Chasm and into, is it technically a morgue? I think it's a morgue or something like that. It's a swarm chamber. Taken down there, and Aurelia, your family follows. Liana and you just go alongside. And you're led to a church. Would this be your father's church, Liana?
Definitely.
Definitely. Your father is not there at that moment, but there are people that recognize you. They nod to you as you walk in with the body covered. And they lead you to a chamber where you can put the body on an altar, laying there, calm, silence. The room is slowly echoing every little sound around you. And there are benches. Aurelia, your brother and sister, they just stand beside him for not even a minute, and they take a seat. Your mother has not yet left his side, holding his hand. You're also standing on the other side. You can take a seat if you wish to. And Liana is standing at his feet.
I think Liana at this point has sort of dressed appropriately, put on some ceremonial robes.
Aurelia won't leave until Mom is ready to sit down. She's not going to let her stand there alone.
Well, your mom is not leaving, so...
Well, then I will make her in a few minutes, but not now.
Not now. She's holding one hand of your father, and with the other she has her arms wrapped around you. Leaning with her head on your shoulder.
It's strange to be here again, Mom. Too soon.
Way too soon. We had so many plans to spend retirement together, which is even 10 years from now. But we already had plans.
Yeah, it will show that it's important to make plans, but to do something with them too. Yeah. It's just so sad that he's not going to be around to do them.
I'm gonna miss him so much.
We all will.
We will.
Are you ready to let him go for?
She slowly lets go of his hand and takes your hand and moves slowly to the benches. looking right in the eyes of your brother and sister. You're sitting next to each other. Liana still standing at the feet of your father.
Liana turns to them and speaks. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am a gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
It stays silent for at least a minute. The lights in the room dim as you finish, but you still see the glowing, glistering eyes of the people you just spoke to. Tears rolling down their eyes. Thankful tears. Happiness, sadness, peace. Slowly the doors open to the other room, and 2 other Gogawi priests walk to the body, carefully lift it, and take it out of the room.
I just bow to Aurelia and her family and then follow them.
Yep. You follow them into another room that looks almost identical. Again, benches, an altar where the body is placed on. The lights in here are even dimmer than the previous one. The 2 priests walk out and they bow to the family that's sitting on the benches. They close the door behind them, and you are left alone in the room with the body as 2 others from an other room enter this one and start to do their work, cleaning the body for what's ahead, cleaning the body and cleansing it from the mortal life into the next one, making it ready for the soul to pass.
Please, can I do this myself? This person is special to me, and I would like to pay my last respects.
They silently nod. They lay down their tools. And they take a seat opposite of each other on the benches, closing their eyes and letting you do the work of cleaning.
I'll wash the body from all the grime and sand that came falling on him when the towers collapsed. I'll try to wash away the blood we clumsily put in his mouth, and I'll try to make him like I imagined he would have been as a father to Aurelia. I try to make him calm and peaceful and smiling, like I see him in my head in the visions Aurelia has shared with me. I try to project onto this work, which I do very, very carefully and detailed, everything I would have liked to share with my father, and I take my time. I'm here for more than an hour, and I take my time to actually wash his hair, comb his hair, trim his beard, care for his fingernails, like down to the smallest thing I can find, he will not pass this chamber anything other than perfect.
Not a single speck of sand can be found on this body anymore. It's as clean as it was as it came into this life, as it is also meant to be, cradle to cradle,
Dust to dust.
dust to dust. You finish the cleansing, and the body is again taken to another room. They take the body to, again, an identical room with an altar, with benches. The lights are even dimmer in this one again. This has some tools that are looking a little bit more gruesome, but it's part of the ways.
It's part of the ways, and the cleaning is maybe more delicate and friendly, but this will help the body reintegrate into Ravnica and start its second life. So I will help the body just as diligently, just as carefully as I did before, to balm it, to cover it in a special kind of oil and ointment to help it disintegrate and be part of the soil again, to be part of life again. I will not go into details, but it has its own kind of beauty.
Indeed has. With this one, however, you are not allowed to do this alone. Please help.
Please help.
There are 2 others again that are helping in this process. Also speeding up the time, as 3 pairs of hands are easier to do this one. From the clean body now remains a body that's ready for reintegration, as you said.
I will let him pass into the next chamber. I know I'm not allowed to follow, and I'll just take his hand. I'll take his hand once more, and I'll tell him, and think of him as living in the hearts of those he touched. For nothing loved is ever lost, and he was loved so much. And I'll let go and just hope I've done enough for Aurelia, to give her comfort, to give her family comfort.
With those last words, the body is lifted into another room. You can even barely see what's inside. It's partially magically darkened, with only a few shimmering lights of fungal glow roots. The doors close, and you're left alone. You leave the same way that you came. The family still sitting there for longer than an hour, in each other's arms, all 4 next to each other on a bench, holding each other's arms.
I'm so sorry for your loss. It's done. He'll help.
I'm so glad that you went with him. It really means a lot to all of us.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll just hug Aurelia as tightly as I can.
I will hold on to you and hug back.
Ah.
Okay. Unfortunately, Liana, you already have a point of inspiration, so you cannot gain another one.
You deserve
Why
it.
you should use them.
You should use them.
Yes, sure.
I also forget them all the time.
I forget them. Ah. Yeah, I'm back. So, how about the tequila, huh?
Yes, now, please.
Yes, lots of it.
Yeah, you return home, slowly taking your time.
Hmm.
So, home or to a bar?
Well, first home, because I'm not going like this into a bar.
I like this ritual outfit.
It's actually quite fancy. It's a beautiful dress.
Well, you got something there.
It's fungus.
Sorry,
It's fungus.
it's a bit of rain, I guess. Oh, sorry, that was insensitive of me.
Oh,
No, I'll change. We'll
Yeah.
change. Sure.
you return home, you change, and as about you were to leave the apartment, you hear this enormous buzzing from outside. As you turn around and look out of the window, you see like the head of Piper like swinging like left and right from
It's my
window to
beetle.
window. Yeah, like, and she raises up like you see
Paul.
the
It's
beetle.
Paul. Yeah. Or George.
Yes, it'll be George.
George.
George is my
George.
favorite. Yes.
George
Hi,
the-
George.
You run to the window, you open it, like Piper just like waving, like holding control of the beetle, swinging left and right. Whew, that was a lot of help. We dug so many tunnels, but I'm out now. I think I need to sleep. I think this
Sure.
one too.
I guess it does. Do you guys come in? Is there like room for the beetle to just?
There is no way to enter. No way.
Maybe you can sleep on the roof. Oh no, in the garden we have the patio.
Oh yeah, the little stall vendor that will love it. Yeah. You bring him
That's
down.
not my problem. I'm paying them. They should do what I say.
Yeah, you're paying the little vendor outside.
Oh no, but it's my patio, right? It's my inner garden.
Sure. Okay.
Should be able to keep a beetle called George there.
Yeah. It's
Right off passage,
enormous.
so it's mine.
It's enormous. As you leave it like there, it's like almost wanting to follow, but it's just roaming around and nibbling on the trees and the bushes. It's almost digging for some more insects and more carnivorous things that's around there, but he cannot find anything. But yeah, there are some holes in the grass.
Let him do his thing.
You see like the vendor as you leave, like
What? Coffee
Sir,
tomorrow
anything
morning.
amiss?
Yeah.
So, Piper, I know you were going to sleep, but how about a little nightcap? Just as girls, huh?
ooh.
Yeah, she is coming. She cannot not come.
Not come.
Nah. Did it?
Fine.
Yeah. No,
Fine.
you have to.
I'll introduce you to my good friend Tequila. You'll you'll be very glad to make his acquaintance.
I don't know what that is. I think I do. I think I had it before. I did not order it on purpose, but sure, I'm in.
If you had it before, you will remember you had it before.
In that case, I'm out.
No, you're not.
You will. I will.
So you head
Out.
to First District, First Precinct Plaza.
Mhm.
So some names in the game here. Or do you? I mean, you instinctively think like, let's go to the place we first went, but
Exactly. Are we going back to the place of the crime? Scene of the crime.
We'll
can,
pass it.
but, walking past it, you
We'll
don't even have to
pass
cover it because it's at the moment it's
It's
not
not
even
there.
like it's not there. It's like it's a jewelry shop right now.
Ouch.
Yeah. Ouch.
Well, I guess we should try to keep the next one there, because otherwise we don't have a bar to go
Well,
to.
I'll try, but I can't promise.
Yes, the next one, it's called the Bank Vault.
Oof.
Oof.
Mm.
It is looking
How
so
about that
classy.
macabre club thingy?
Hmm?
How about we go on a real adventure?
You want to go to the macabre mockery?
Macquarie?
The macabre mockery. Yes, of course. That's fun.
You think that's a good idea on this day?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it just collapsed. Right. Okay, we'll go to the bank vault. That sounds sturdy.
The
I
Bank
just need a
Vault
drink.
is
I just need a drink.
yeah, you need a drink. So the Bank Vault is a multi-story building, and the entrance is already on the first story. So there's a staircase leading up with some magical lighting and a red carpet over to what is looking like actually a bank vault door, like swung open. There's a bouncer in
take
front
it
of
off.
it. You almost have to enter for entry, but like the bouncer, this big minotaur man just nods and just opens the little entree, and you three are in. There's again to your right stairs leading up, and there's to your left leading up. Further in is more a dancing hall, as it looks. There's music playing in a rather Foliana, probably familiar style, more upbeat, more heavy tones. It's a real party. There are standing tables around. There are people standing around in the middle of the place, and there's a big balcony spanning around, which up top, people leaning against and over the railing, some sitting on the railing looking down, and little booths on the sides of it.
Booze or boobs?
Boobs. Both booths.
Boobs.
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 Woo! This is Leanna's kind of place. So the big question, are there any stages / poles?
It looks like there's a stage on the back. There's it's small, and at the moment there is some musical instruments are being played there that are being magically amplified to spill the room. Peeking in also on your right side is another bar, a long bar, multiple bartenders in white and black clothes. The white is more beige. Beige than white.
Okay, I'll go to
So I'm saying,
beige
I
barkeep.
always wanted to say that.
Beige.
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 Barkeep, give me 9 tequila. We'll
Nine-
drink them straight.
Sure.
Sorry. 9.
Like he feels like
Yes, 3 per person to start with, and then we can see.
he puts
Whether
on
you-
this small tray, elongated tray, and puts 9 glasses on it, small glasses, with a little bank vault. Well, the wheel of a bank vault, like as its base, and feels like them in a row up with tequila.
I feel a
Yeah.
con save coming in, but okay.
There's a big possibility.
It's true.
Ups. Drink up. Good luck. Have fun. And he pushes-
Okay, 1, 2, 3, here we go.
Go, go,
I'm
go,
ready.
go.
Leanna already drank it, and like Piper is standing there like with all 3 glasses, like
One at a time,
watch me.
Piper.
No, she won't. She does them all 3 at
Oh,
once.
look at that one go. Yes, yes, girl.
I do know who to ask along.
Come on, Aurelia, your turn.
1,
Show
2, 3.
me- Yes. Woohoo! Girl.
Done.
You shake them off.
Blech.
Make me a con save, however.
See?
Well, Aurelia, yeah, but Leanna, no, right?
Yeah, Leanna too.
Fuck that. I mean,
It's
I
a-
can't have a booze.
It's a 10.
That's a net 1.
That's 1.
No.
So I outdrank Leanna.
You outdrank Leanna.
For Leanna, but she just won't remember anything. There will be dancing on the table. There will be shots passed around. There will be numerous conquests.
I think it's more
it's
like
big.
the saying, eh? 1
Well,
tequila,
is-
2
is
tequila,
that-
3 tequila, floor, no stage.
There will be, there will, and that will be the problem.
Then I'll walk out like this,
What are you looking at, Tom?
or I'll drag you along. He's looking
So
up.
I
What's
think
your net one
Leanna
doing?
is just moving like into the crowd like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction on drugs.
Leanna's just going, she's like in her zone. She's
In a
just-
zone.
I'm there.
I'm
She's
there.
there.
And Piper actually
I
looks
am
quite fine, but she joins in as well. Like, this is lit.
I'm like Miss Piper. She's my kind of girl. Yep.
I do have good friends.
You do have good friends. Friends that can drink.
Mhm.
So, Aurelia, you okay? I think.
No,
I'm
I am following you on to the dance floor, but just a little bit more normal.
Yeah, more normal.
But dancing,
You're still looking around.
Yeah. Taking in some of the surroundings.
Yes, Aurelia. Perception
That's
check.
check.
Perception check.
Can I still do that with
A boobs
normal one?
boobs check?
I don't check boobs. That's her
Can
job.
Leanna check for some boobs, please?
Oh yeah, do check some boobs, Leanna. With advantage.
With the
You do know where to look for them. I got a 9, so
You get a
Oh,
It's a 13. Okay, well, Aurelia is more like focused. Like, what's Leanna doing? What is Leanna doing? Wait, stay here, stay here. Like, she's just like pushing you around. Like you look around, but Leanna, you're looking up. Like the lights are up there, and it's
I am.
beautiful. And you see like honka.
boobs everywhere, just like
Boobs
boob
everywhere.
height.
On the second floor, there's like one pair of boobs just like leaning over the railing, and like, oh damn,
Good.
that's them. And you look a
Like,
little bit higher, and like
This is some, male action as well.
male action as well. But this face, it's a face you just cannot you cannot forget it. It's an unforgettable face. And you you stood already face to face with this woman. It's like, those boobs though.
Those boobs. Can I try to get this woman into a separate room? Can I try to be like very just like, I
Like,
need a bathroom break. I need to powder my nose.
Okay. You move up the stairs, like you almost like trip up the stairs, but you move next to her on the railing. Like she's standing there alone, looking down. And like, make me a charisma check with disadvantage.
Jesus, with disadvantage, you're so mean.
You're drunk.
Yes, I'm drunk, but I'm still sexy. I mean,
Oh, you're still sexy.
What am I doing? I am. It's a 10.
It's a 10.
Not great.
It's not great, but like she just leans over to you and just you don't know. It's like that's a good rack. That's a good rack, but like oof.
Oof.
Oof. She leads you to the back.
Yeah, I'll follow. Hey, Aurelia, I'm just.
How are you going to do that? I'm still downstairs dancing with Piper.
You say that like
I've seen her walk off, but it's like.
I was actually going to try for Piper. Just have to go with the rack.
Maybe you should try to get message.
Yeah, I should. Aurelia, does she see me like waving?
I think so. I think Aurelia is a little bit more competent with her alcohol to just keep an eye on you, so she would have seen where you went, and you waving to her as like the woman is already walking away.
Then I'll send message.
Okay,
20. I can. No, that's sending. So you're there and coming back or going for another party?
Deanna does not know how this works.
Oh, you can respond to this. Okay. If you stay quiet, then I will do it again and I'll say you can respond to this. Talk back, bitch.
I guess I'm coming back. I'm not sure. I'm very drunk.
Yeah, I noticed. Have fun, but come home safe.
Yeah. Fine. I guess I will.
As you look like back to the woman, and like she's just like with her fingers just like follow.
Yeah, I'll definitely follow.
There's a little hallway. It's quiet in there. Like the music is not booming, and she's like just arms crossed, a little bit like pushing up.
She's doing the boob thing.
She's doing the boob thing.
She's making for extra cleavage. Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
You move in front of her?
Well, I'm very drunk, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I'm just...
You say this out loud or in your head?
Sorry?
You say this out loud?
I think I'm saying it in my head, but I might be saying it out loud. It's not very clear to me at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I'm just stumbling around after her and just leaning against the wall, trying to sort of stay up and just being like, wow, that is impressive. That's impressive. What I say out loud. Yeah. That's impressive.
She puts like one hand like on your shoulder, like just slowly moving it down, and then just pushing you against the wall, just pinning you down.
There's not really anything I can do at this point because, you know, drunk as a skunk, basically.
Yeah. And I think from this point on, from the rest of your night, you don't remember what's going on, where you end up. I think also Aurelia is losing track of you at this point. And we'll see somewhere another time what's going on. But at this point, Aurelia and Piper are just dancing there. That you both are handling your alcohol quite well. Piper is just returning with another rack of shots, like on her head, like just dancing into the crowd. Another 6 shots, like eyeing you, like you up.
Yeah, why not? Let's do this.
She starts
has been
with
long
one,
to do this.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. What?
Let's make it a race. Let's make it a race.
Oh God. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, Now.
Not a con save, please.
I think you won. Well, we find out who won. I won?
You won, definitely, because
Yeah.
she also rolled on that one.
I rolled an 18. I'm good.
Are
Let's see.
Piper and Aurelia ending up in one bed?
Ooh.
Are they though?
Don't know, but Piper is just like slowly stumbling back to the bar, leaning on it, slowly sinking lower and lower. You handle your poison really well. You just help her
Yeah.
up, like you
I
put
will help her. Yeah.
your arm around her. I think I need to go nap. Right fucking now, Orla.
Well, maybe you can get a bucket, or let's get outside and get your hope.
Yeah. You get out. Minotaur is a little bit chuckling as like Piper is just like almost puking on the stairs. As he knows, like, he does not need to clear that. Like, there's someone else doing that for him. And as soon you hit the street, like, Liana stumbles forward, like, on her knees,
Yeah.
just puking all over the ground.
Aurelia, please take me home. Please, just take me home. I've had enough.
Yeah, you did.
Tequila's not my friend.
I thought
Where's
it was your
Liana?
friend.
Good
You were
question.
still upstairs.
You're still upstairs. Where is Liana?
Are you sure you're now going outside?
No,
Or doing this while you were there?
No.
No?
Liana is blacking out.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have a problem. So I've got Piper and Leanna now.
No, you don't have Liana.
Oh no, then
You
I'm
don't
just
have. You
walking
only
home.
have Piper.
I'll walk
You
Piper
walk
home
home.
and then come back to see if Leanna's still there.
Okay, you another hour in, you Piper brought to your home, crashed it on the couch. Oh wait, no, on Amy's bed probably because she's not home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not in Gorin's room. I won't dare that.
No.
I'll just put her in Amy's room.
Put her in Amy's room. You return to the bank vaults. Give me a perception check.
15 this time.
15. You see Liana nowhere. Nowhere to be seen. You walk around, you see her. You check other rooms, you check the bathroom. Not there.
Have I been upstairs then too?
You have been upstairs. You have been all 4 levels of upstairs.
Okay.
Even the 4th level, the VIP lounge, you just peeked in.
No, I would have walked in there.
You wouldn't know. You just have peeked in.
No, I don't.
I would.
I have to find her. Okay, so I don't see her.
No.
Okay. When I'm back at the rating where I saw her before she went off, is there like for me a way that is like the most well that she would be there, going there?
Investigation check. Oh, well, this would be a survival check with intelligence. Keeping someone's track.
Okay, so you want me to roll a survival and an intelligence?
Well, this would be a survival check intelligence. So your intelligence, and if you have survival proficiency, add your proficiency.
Okay, so no, that I don't have. So I
Then just an
it's a
intelligence.
+4 instead of a +1 then.
Yeah,
Okay, then it is a 19.
nice. You trace back like where she went, and you see like the hallway in the back, leading to some bathrooms, some washrooms. I mean, she's not there. She also did not leave any traces. But there's a back door, and peeking out, it's leading to like a back alley, like it's a fire escape, sort of. She could have gone down there. She could have just stayed here for another hour and then left via the front door.
Mm. Oh, if I'm not seeing her like behind all those doors either, then I will assume that she has been going home and go home. I'm so sorry, but I'm going home.
Yeah. With 60 Kia shots, and even though you handle your liquor, it's like, whoo. You head home.
I'll check on Piper when I come
check on Piper.
Yeah.
Piper, there's a bucket in the room. You did not place it there. So someone was been checking up on her. You see, like, in front of her bed, a stain of where she puked, but it has been cleaned up. So someone did that too, and then placed the bucket there. So in second chance, like, she does it again, like, there's a bucket. Still clean. She's mumbling in her sleep about centaurs, minotaurs, and like bare-chested men.
I will stand grinning there. Pet her on the head, and then go to
your own bed.
Now I want to check if Liana is in her bed.
You check in the bedroom, and it's empty. Or did Cassie,
where did Cassie go?
Did Cassie return for the night?
Actually, no.
No. So the room is empty. It's no Liana. There's no Cassie.
Then I'm going to do something that I was not supposed to do, but I will peek in Gorwin's room if he's there, because who has been here to clean up at Piper?
It's Gorwin. Gorwin cleaned up.
Yeah. Closing his door again and then go to my room. Yep. But I don't know if I will really sleep then if the two of them aren't there. And the things of today, and there's a lot of alcohol. That's the other problem.
Yeah.
I will sleep. Yeah.
You will sleep. Make me another intelligence save, please.
La la la. Intelligence save 13.
Make it again.
You had that one.
As you see, like the same. Oh, same one. Cool.
Yeah, same one. Again?
No, not again.
Oh.
What I meant is like you make it again, like last time.
Oh, like last time again. Oh, I thought make another save again. Okay.
Okay, you see the same picture again where you left off from the previous one, and you hear Chase's thoughts. I should go, he was thinking, but it drew him in. Patterns formed and dissipated in drifting stones. Some hint that pieces of the castle were arranged by an intelligent mind. Some promise that there was a meaning behind his incredible destruction. It's a puzzle, he thought, and puzzles want to be solved. Of course, the first challenge presented by the puzzle was how to reach the manor. A vague pathway of stepping stones did not exactly fill him with a sense of safety. He reached his mind out to the nearest stone that prodded and prodded it. It barely moved. He could push it hard enough to simulate his raw weight, but his first test was provided encouraging results. Stretching his power a little farther, he pushed the next stone, which bobbed only slightly. A third stone proved completely immobile, though he had acknowledged that the strength of his telekinesis diminished as distance increased. It was risky, no question, but he had never seen anything like the castle before him. Not even in Zendikar, where the law of gravity was more like a guideline and puzzle demand to be solved again. He stepped off the edge of the bridge and planted his foot on a stone that hung in the air. It sank more than he had expected, and his arms flew out to his sides for balance. He brought his other foot onto the stone and lowered his center of gravity. All right, he thought, I can do this. He stepped to the next stone and the next, and again, step, step. And then he was standing on a solid bridge again, and the castle ahead of him was intact and stern, looming over him. He pulled his foot back, unsure for a moment what was solid stone and what was an illusion, or vision, whatever it was. He crouched and felt around his mind again, probing for whatever entity is interfering with his senses. Still nothing, and the vision was gone. Another step, and another. One stone to the next. And the last was across the chasm. I hope I don't have to leave here in a hurry, he thought. Looming ahead of him was a towering archway, tall enough that 6 Jaces stacked ahead could head to toe could fit through it, and above and around it crowded a grotesque throng of skeletons, hags, wolves, and demons, and things that defy mere names. With a gigantic vampiric man who looks quite like Soren Markov, but not really. And he guessed like the Markov that could presumably name this manor as a name fills your head. It is Markov Manor. And it's overshadowing all the other figures that is depicting this wall. On either side of him, leering to him, were skulls as tall as he was. And he couldn't be sure whether which stone was actually bone. He stepped into the archway, and the stone walls enfolded him. And that's where we end the session. Holy damn.
Yay.
It's when I have to switch to the cliffhanger at the end, of course. As per usual.
As per usual.
Seems to be his job.
That's
Seems
also
to be, yeah.
one of the most easier things in this campaign, just cliffhangers, because I already have like a line where I want to go to and a presumption where I could end. And I mean, I could have ended with like Liana blacking out, but I thought like this is another 20 minutes. Like they could just feel that.
You can't end on something that happened every 2 days.
Hey.
Hey.
This is not happening every 2 days. I can normally hold my liquor. It's just been a very rough day. I've just buried like a very close friend's father. I'm very, very confused about, my life. Stuff, everything. My own family, my friends, I'm very confused.
I hear a lot of excuses, but no.
Now the question is, though, where the fuck is Liana?
Yeah, where the fuck am I, Tom?
I know.
Even Liana
will find out next week.
Well, indeed, you will find out next week. Holy damn.
Well, now we have to see her type all week. I want to play. I want to that it's Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I?
Twice.
Yeah,
twice every week.
Yeah. Malu asked the question today, like, can we do this like twice a week?
Yeah, can we do it on Wednesday as well?
Yeah, sure.
You can't
No.
just after me making a new group claim that
I'll
we have
skip
to do it on
that.
Wednesday as well.
Skip that. Just do this on Wednesdays.
Skip the group. We're the best.
Yes.
You know we are.
This is an
Look at the
amazing
big
group.
side.
And I hope the viewers enjoyed this as well. Here on YouTube.
Nah.
At least we enjoyed it again. I enjoyed it very much.
Yes.
And I definitely hope to see you all next week again.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can.
I'm not
finally-
sure.
Now we can finally ask people to smash that like button.
Smash the like button,
Like button.
subscribe, come back.
Yes, and if you're subscribed,
I think I have the week off
get
next
a
week.
message when we go live. So good thing.
I think you can go to bed early next week. Yeah.
Okay, well,
We'll
bye.
skip you. Bye.
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 Bye everybody.
Oi.
And that was it.